Park, and here's the food news for February 25th, 2009. Our top story of the day: according to MSNBC, a woman was arrested last week in a Sunrise supermarket and charged with a felony count of poisoning food. Shirley Ibarra allegedly put on rubber gloves and, quote, mixed an acrid black substance into baby food and juice containers, end quote. Shockingly, shoppers and store employees walked by for 15 minutes without doing or saying anything. At the South Beach Wine and Food Festival, for a dinner honoring the King and Queen of Spain, an inebriated Mario Batali not only groped famous Spanish chef Jose Andres, he said over the microphone, quote, all you weasel fuckwads in the back corners, can I have 10 seconds of your time, end quote, and then went on to praise Chef Andres' restaurant by saying it has, quote, the most motherfucking stars of any Spanish restaurant in the U.S. Are you looking to put on a few more pounds to stay warm this winter? Try battering your bacon and frying it up. RueTheDayBlog.com has posted a photo of chicken fried bacon, proving again that there is no wrong way to cook bacon. And I think that's ranch dressing. A few weeks ago, we reported on the death of famed New York vegetable peeler salesman Joe Ades. We've since learned that his daughter Ruth Ades Laurent has taken the helm of the family business, and I'm so touched that she's keeping the tradition alive.
When you peel, you can slice hard Italian cheese in exactly the same way. You couldn't slice cheese as thin as that with a knife. You don't have a knife sharp enough. Now there's no trick, there's no skill. Anybody can do it. The secret of it is though, make sure you have at least 6 slices. Anything less, it won't work. So don't try a shortcut with only 2 slices. Now you stack them one on top of the other like a pack of playing cards. You fold it over like this and you hold the loose ends. Watch. Now you're really going to see how sharp it is. This is a true test of sharpness. You run the blade over the top like that, and look how sharp that is. You see, they're made of surgical stainless steel. They're made in Switzerland. They're not made in China. They cannot rust or break. They are dishwasher safe, and they never ever need sharpening. Look at that.
Devour.
Hey, Gross, do you think wine is just for rich people?
A lot of people ask me, hey, Gross, is wine for rich people? Is wine for snobby people? And I don't think so. I think it's an American concept that wine is just for rich people and the blue-collar people just drink beer and Jack Daniels. When you go to Europe, everyone's drinking wine. Don't try to go anywhere in Spain from 12 to 2 because they're on siesta. And what do you see? Old people, you know, drinking their little glasses of wine. It's not a snooty thing unless you make it snooty. Okay, wine has been here since the 1600s. The Norsemen called America Vinland. That's how many vines were here. The player of all players, Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd president of this country, he brought wine into this country. So maybe because wine came into this country on top, and everybody else during the Revolution was drinking whiskey and beer, maybe this came up. Who knows? But I think that wine is snobby if snobby people make it snobby. If it was that perception that people into wine were snobby, I wouldn't get into wine. I was raised in a blue-collar town. You know what I mean? So it was beer, it was Jack Daniels, you know, the snobs drank wine. But one day I opened my eyes and realized that's not the case. So if you want to get into wine, don't think it's just for rich people. I know people that are broke that are snobs. Never let somebody's snobbery or that stereotypical opinion keep you from doing what you want to do. God bless you. Always stay passionate about wine and never be pretentious.
How to make a basic vinaigrette. Dijon mustard, shallot, salt, vegetable oil, vinegar, black pepper. First mince the shallot, then add it along with a healthy spoonful of mustard to your mixing bowl. Mustard isn't just for flavor, it actually helps keep the oil evenly distributed throughout the vinaigrette. Then add your salt, pepper, vinegar, and mix well. As you let your vinegar, mustard, shallot mixture sit, get your oil and measure out 3 times as much vinegar as you used. This 3-to-1 ratio is a pretty good standard to help you arrive at good acidity for your dressing. Okay, now very slowly begin adding your oil while whisking your vinegar mixture. Make sure you always whisk in one direction. This helps the emulsification process, sort of replicating the motion of a food processor. The most obvious application for vinaigrette is in a green salad, but don't be afraid to toss out your old mayo-based potato salad recipe for one that utilizes a vinaigrette. An acidic vinaigrette also pairs nicely with an oily fish like salmon or mackerel. Vinaigrette options are pretty much limitless, just not for dessert.